That's midweek done. Let's go to it and look at every game, every team, every goal. Get your thoughts in via the comments on this midweek of action. Stay tuned right to the end for my goal and team of the round. QPR 3, Cardiff 0. Big call on 18 in this one. Great run by Armstrong, yes, for QPR. Simpson engages. If it's a foul, then it's a penalty and a red card. Not sure it's a foul though. Dykes does not care. He does what he does and smashes home the penalty. Chair, lovely cross for Dykes. Second, nobody has more assists in the Championship. If Paul means this, it's a brilliant header. Only he knows. QPR top in the Championship snail race. All eyes on boss Mick Beale and Wolves now. Cardiff, maybe a little bit hard done to in this one. Blackburn 2, Sunderland 0. We can stop talking about the Blackburn win-lose streak as back-to-back wins temporarily put them top of the table on Tuesday. Rovers' 9th win of the season came against former boss Tony Mowbray, with Sunderland again going with a collection of wingers and 10s up top. Ben Brereton, Diaz, great strike, his 8th of the season for 1-0. Wharton heads in from Hedges, lovely cross to make things safe. Well played, JDT and Blackburn. Sunderland striker shortage continues to cause problems. Birmingham 1, Burnley 1. Burnley back on the old 1-1 train after I thought they got off it, to be honest. Goodmanson, lovely curler with the left foot on 74. Just 6 minutes later, though, Hogan, brother, near post finish from Hall's cross. Burnley lose out on top spot then and tie up with West Brom for the most draws in the whole division. They're still undefeated, though, since round 3. That is an impressive 12-game sequence. Birmingham, 1 defeat in 8. John Eustace continues the great work at a club who look like they might struggle pre-season. Top 3 complete. We'll crack on with the rest, but first, do us a big solid and hit the like button to support the channel as off we go to Coventry 1, Sheffield United 0. Now, you know the rules here. I was at this game last night and there is a lovely vlog waiting for you to click on as this video is ending. So stay right where you are. We'll go through the rest of the games and then I'll go in plenty of detail at the end. Norwich 0, Luton 1. Potentially revealing result this one. Luton's trend up continues as Norwich's trend down does too. Former Norwich striker, of course, Carlton Morris with the only goal on the counter-attack. 10 goal involvements in 15 games since he arrived from Barnsley. McLean on Lockyer puts Norwich down to 10 men on 66. Luton, 22 points in the last 11. Unbeaten in 7. Looking really, really decent. Norwich feels a little bit worrying. That's 3 straight defeats with 2 fellow parachute teams to play in the next 2 games. Swansea 2, Reading 3. Fun and games at Swansea. They gave up a 2-goal lead but came storming back to beat Reading 3-2. Maite slams home the opener from the rebound for 1-0. He then mugs off Darling, slides it onto Ince, who's having a good season, to make it 2-0. Darling himself then heads Swansea back into the game. Cooper reacts excellently for the equaliser. And it's a brilliant winner from Jay Fulton. Comeback complete. 5 wins in 6 for Swansea. So despite being thrashed by Burnley, they are, if you take that period, in great form. Reading, 3 straight defeats. Tough going for them after such a great start. Millwall 3, Watford 0. Wow, Millwall blow away Watford with a brilliant first half hat-trick from Tom Bradshaw. Really alert early half volley for the first. Spot on with his movement, arriving with great pace to tap home number 2, whilst the rest of the box stood quite still. Nice feet in said penalty box for the third. 25 minutes to seal the deal. Brilliant from Bradshaw. Millwall, triple victory, and this 4-2-3-1 is working and seems to put Rowett back in the good books of the Millwall fans. Watford, look, some classy players, but an absolutely feeble attempt to stand up in the Lions' den when everybody knows what's coming. Big derby game against Luton coming up next. Halfway there, guys, indulge me while I do a quick shout out for our friends at OneFootball. You can download the tremendous app for free in the link in the description. It's a great accompaniment to shows like this, especially if you want to dig a little deeper into stats and news on the world's balmiest division. I know it's not cheap to watch football on the box, so OneFootball will help you get your live fix for free with their Serie A coverage. This weekend, Fiorentina versus Inter is available to stream within the app for no cost. How about that? That's OneFootball. Follow the link in the description to download and they'll know we've sent you. Huddersfield 0, Preston 1. The Preston clean sheet machine kicks into gear once again. After 3 games without, this is a 10th clean sheet of the season in 16 games. Ridiculous. More importantly, 3 points though for the 5th time this season following back-to-back defeats for North End. Set play settles this one. We used to be the other way round with Huddersfield, Cunningham on the end of Whiteman's corner. Preston remain hard to beat, working up, balancing up the draws and clean sheets with wins. Huddersfield, 4 points in 5 under Fotheringham. That won't do long term. Plenty for him to do. Stoke 0, Rotherham 1. Masterful away smash and grab here from Rotherham. Great stuff. Rathbone gives them the lead on 6 minutes with Stoke temporarily down to 10 men. Rotherham really dig in for the 3 points though. Fair dues. They give up 68% possession, 12 shots on target, but 0 goals. Excellent from Matt Taylor. No surprise his first home win came within 3 games, but an away win within 4 is a lovely bonus for Rotherham. Frustrating for Stoke, but look, if ever there was a viable defeat, this is probably it. Quick reminder, please to hit subscribe, get notified of all of our videos when we release them. And let's go to West Brom 0, Bristol City 2. 1 clean sheet in 8 for Bristol City before this one, of course. If they can keep them out, we know they can score them. Really good wins for the Robins. 2 wins in 3 now as well, like that. Williams forward from central midfield to prod the opener. Absolute filth from Semenyo this cross. Brilliant stuff, and Wells just has to glance that one in for number 2. Encouraging for Bristol City, although I'm not going either way after my recent prognostications about them. West Brom back to their old ways quickly though, after what seems to be a bit of a mirage of an improvement against Reading at the weekend. Wigan 1, Borough 4. Big win for Borough with a new manager expected very imminently, but they did go behind. Will Keane nods home his 6th of the season. Isaiah Jones gets it level before half-time. Watmore then bustles through to put the Borough ahead 2-1. Hackney, love this one, blasts home for 3-1. Akpom from the spot with the 4th, after I think it was Jones who was taken down. Borough first away win. All eyes on the new regime though, I suspect now. Wigan's trend is worrying. That's 5 defeats in 7 for the Latics. Blackpool 1, Hull 3. Everything seemed to be pointing towards Blackpool in this one. Championship said no. Longman prods in a corner, just forces that one over the line to give the Tigers the 1-up. Dougal, who's in great goal-scoring form too for him at the weekend. Lovely technique for the equaliser. What's that noise? That is my Thunder Bastard radar going off, actually. Doherty, brilliant goal. Leathers Hull back in front. Slater with a deflected 3rd confirms a vital win for Hull after 7 defeats in 8 games. Bit of respite now for their fans. Manager really needed, although I've been saying that a good couple of weeks now. Thought Blackpool were about to go on a run, so I'll hold fire on that opinion. To the table, and it is just ridiculous at the moment. Not seen anything like this for a good few years. Parachutes all seem to be ripping at the same time. And so QPR and Blackburn are your very unlikely but very fun top two. Swansea, Millwall, Luton, all nice trends up in the top half. Coventry off the bottom, replaced by Huddersfield. 3 of the bottom 6 need a manager. Wigan, a bit worrying. Watford, look at that, mind-bogglingly low. Team of the round then, so many candidates. Luton, Swansea, Rotherham, Hull, Middlesbrough, all would be worthy in my mind, but I will go for Millwall this round. That lethal first half against Watford sealing the deal for me. Goal of the round? Oh, well, they needed a bit of quality, so I'll go for Doherty of Hull. Love that goal. Maybe just over BBD, Carlton Morris, Goodmanson, all as honourable mentions this round. Get your team and goal of the round in via the comments. Look, we'll go through the dance of me asking you to try and not fanboy for the team of your support, and then you ignoring me and doing it anyway. Fill your boots, go on. And speaking of filling your boots, click up here where you will see last night's vlog from the CBS where Coventry won late on against Sheffield United.